Hello, Taurus. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly wishing you this tarot card reading. So let's have a look with the astrology reading cards at who we're talking about, and then we're gonna do a tarot spread, figure out what's going on here. What do they secretly wish you knew? If you'd like a personal reading, check out the description for a link to my website. And here we go with your first card. You got a Virgo. You got a Virgo in the mix. And you know this because the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. So we have an earth sign, and they're usually very secretive, very private. This doesn't really feel malicious, like I'm hiding stuff from you, but it's more like a, this is what I can handle telling you kind of thing. Then we have Sagittarius. Very knowledgeable, very philosophical, very broad-minded. The energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. So there's a high level of confidence, and there's a little bit of like this orchestration type feeling when it comes to secrets or keeping things. It's not for no reason, at least. And then we have Gemini Energy. And the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. There it is. There it is right there. There's the communication aspect of this, and this person is deliberate. This person is, yeah, okay, fine, a little mischievous, like they said with the Gemini energy, but at the same time, there's a method to the madness. So this person, it can be charming. They could sway you from asking certain questions, deter you from inquiring about certain things with their charm, with their intellect, and their communication style. All right, so now let's have a look at the tarot spread here. I'm using the Golden Universal deck for those of you who are curious. A link to all the decks that I use are in the description for your enjoyment. All right, so here we go with your spread. All right, so your first card. Oh, I was looking out for you. Okay, if you're a cross watcher, I'm talking to you. I was looking out for you. Okay, I was trying to put my best foot forward when it came to you. And I know deep down inside you're probably a good person, but I see you. We got the Seven of Swords exposing you out here in these streets. All right, followed by the King of Cups in reverse, which really tells us a little bit more about that. Oh, sorry, girl. My little cat. She's got a belly that's full right now, and now she's looking for somewhere to rest. Oh, that was a good jump. Okay, so Minnie has been sick, and she's recovering, which I'm so lucky and happy for. And now I have to watch her when she jumps and stuff because she's a little wobbly. She had like vestibular disease where there was like a neurological issue, and then she couldn't walk. She was flopping all over the place. So a lot of you sent well wishes to Minnie, and they worked. And I'm so grateful, and thank you so much. Okay, let's keep going. So then you have the Empress card, and the Empress that's that mother. This mother energy. We do see the 3 there, and then we have the Venus energy that flows through the Empress because she likes luxury. She likes to be content, sitting, resting, relaxing as things are working for her, you know, at her leisure. And so that's a really nice card there when we're thinking about what the heck's going on. It's our only major arcana so far. And let's keep going. Oh, she spoke to, oh. You got the World in reverse, you got the Tower in reverse. I feel like this spread is trying to contradict me, which is giving us the vibe that this person is a contradicting energy themselves. So if we look at the first 3 cards and we go, okay, what do they secretly wish you know? I feel like it's like a conscious thing. I wish I could come clean. I wish I could be my authentic self with you, but I can't because I'm being deceptive. I may be taking things away from you, whether that's time, whether that's money, whatever it is. It's like they're like when your heads turn, they're sneaking something here or they're sneaking something there. Now this may be verbally. You may miss some things like what they're saying. They don't tell you a certain detail about it. They omit information. We know how this person is with their information. They're informative, but they'll leave some things out or embellish on other things. So that you understand that this person's communication style is very extra, right? So then we have the King of Cups. And this is what makes me lean towards extra rather than secretive, which is typical Virgo. Is because the King of Cups understands your emotions, and so they understand how to manipulate you. And when this king is, you know, in control, is emotionally intelligent, is able to make decisions for the best of both parties. That means you're capable, but you choose to do this manipulative thing with those powers. It's like when you're vulnerable with somebody and now they know how to hurt you, or they know how to, you know how to touch on certain subjects to get results that you want. And this person is almost taking advantage of that. Now that might even hit you right in the motherhood. You know, they might know that your soft spot is your child, and they may be the father to your child, so they manipulate you through that child and their connection to the, if they're like father mother, if that's the dynamic and not necessarily the archetype, but the co-parent, or you guys have some type of joint ownership on something, and they're manipulating and they're trying to steal something or take something from you, or take more of its time or benefit from it better than you. But I feel like you're sitting there luxurious, trusting, and they're taking advantage of that. They're taking advantage of your good mood, taking advantage of when you're feeling gifty. Taking advantage of when you're in a good mood and willing to share that with people. Then they look at it as like, ooh, let me take advantage, and it's not matching energy, you know. So you might want to be on guard with that. Why would they secretly want you to know that? I mean, I'm wondering if they're trying to do one of those like overstepping authority things, because we do see authority where they teach you a lesson about trusting people. Again, but I feel like this is another personal transformation type thing, so they could be going in that direction, especially with their whole I'm a philosophical person with the Sagittarius energy. And I guess their thing is communication, because we have Virgo and Gemini and they're both ruled by Mercury. So this person, I think that like they might even be trying to prove a point that you're easily manipulated, or your emotions are too impactful of how you perceive things, who to trust. So they might be looking out for you on some level, but I feel like there's still some deception in there. Maybe they're still trying to see how they can benefit or manipulate you through your emotions, and while you're resting and just being calm, and you know, when your guard's down. So that might also even lead to the people in relationships with people who give them something and they're like, oh, this is a nice shiny 24 karat ring, just don't look it up, don't get it appraised. You're sitting there, oh yeah, I have nice things, they're giving me nice things, but at the same time they're kind of like, here's a nice ring, so you think that I have money. Can I borrow $50? I'll pay you back. You know, $50 isn't an issue. Just pay for it and I'll get it back to you. And you're like, oh, okay, you know, I'm cool. They have millions of dollars. Like, you know, that's how scams go down, right? Manipulating the emotions and making you think that it's all good, everything's, and you're relaxed and your guard's down, and then they're off on the side trying to slither their way into things very subtle. So some of you guys are dealing with that, and that's not really cute. That's not really cool. I feel like they do at least have a conscience about it, because like I secretly wish you knew this was happening. But so then we have the World card here, and the World card is in reverse. And what sucks about this is that I think you've been on and off with this person. I feel like this is reflective of what's been going on at the end of each cycle that you've had with this person. On and off, some sort of deception, some sort of manipulation, and you kind of unsuspecting it. This person repeats these cycles, and this is why the personal transformation card is here, because it's like you can grow and evolve from, you have the opportunity to choose growth and evolution in each scenario that is presented to you, but maybe you think that this person will be different each time, and you give them another chance because you're giving, you're loving, you like peace and harmony and relaxing, and this person just is showing their old tricks, showing their old ways, and it takes you through a cycle over and over and over. Now this is also what's defining that circle. It's usually chaotic. It's usually something that's like, oh, forget it, this time we're super done. This time you blew it in a big way and I'm angry, and yada 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 yada, but then we repeat the cycle. And there usually is, if it's not a straight up lie, it's some form of deception. It's some form of presenting in one way but actually being another way, and they do so by learning you and what you would like, and then trying to appease those desires, meanwhile not being their authentic self. So then we have a breakdown. Eventually we have a breakdown in the foundation of the relationship, because without trust we have nothing. But it's usually chaotic because this person is either suppressing themselves around you, and then boom, kablawi, surprise, there's conflict, or you know, you're trying to break a cycle and grow as a person, and they're not willing to, so it creates that tension, that Mars energy that's very conflict based. So either way, this is like about repeating cycles and trying to make old habits die hard, whether it's that relationship that you need to let go of or move away from. it feels like the foundation of it is very shaky. It seems like maybe that you're rooted in a cycle that didn't start well to begin with, and you're in denial about how it's going to end. So you keep giving it a chance, and you go, this time I won't care as much, or I'll just keep you loosely on the side there. But you usually kind of have to take a step outside, like Sagittarius energy. Take a step outside, be broad, and understand that, oh, that cycle, we did this, it was the same thing. It was a different scenario, but it was the same vibe. There was some lies. There was me feeling like there were lies, and then me learning, and then this person charmed me into not talking about certain things or not asking about certain things. It's usually the same cycle, different little scenarios, but it's always the same energy that provides or creates those cycles, those actual events. So feels like, you know, this person at least has a guilty conscience, because it's just coming out that there is deception. There is something that is not sitting well with them about the situation. It's almost like when somebody takes advantage of someone that's easy to take advantage of, and they feel bad about it. It's like, oh, you're so dumb, you almost deserve it. Or you like, not that they think you're dumb, but it's just like, I feel bad that I'm doing this, but I have to. It's a survival thing. And at the same time, like, I just, you're too nice. Like, I want to protect you from other people doing it. So it's like almost this cognitive dissonance about it, because like, why come clean in this reading? Why expose the fact that you're not on the up and up and you're just repeating a cycle? Maybe some of you guys are mid-cycle and you're not realizing that this person is being deceptive, and you're not realizing, but subconsciously you're like, I hope we're not repeating the same cycle. I hope this time it works out. I hope this time they're going to be different. But deep down, if you see these little spiritual impulses of, that's sus. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic. And maybe you want to honor those thoughts and just you don't have to start treating them differently, but you could just put a note in it and be like, okay, I see you. All right. And think bigger picture wise, fill out a role, like a wish list of the person, the partner that you want to have, the person or the people around you that you want to have. And if these people like don't meet the criteria more than 80% A+, then it's like, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be here, you know? Just like in school, you don't pass unless you get like over 8. Well, I guess you get 50, but like we all know how that goes. You want an A+, right? So you want somebody who matches criteria. And if this person is just giving you vibes that are like, I'll make do, then it's like, no, this is not. Lower the expectation. Also, dealing with chaos and conflict is it's just draining. It's stressful, and repeating cycles. When at the end and the beginning of those cycles, you feel so defeated. It's like, I don't want to do that. I'd rather have Krispy Kreme donuts or something. Like, I'd rather not have the drama. So if that's what you're into, the drama of it all, which you can't be. It might be fun watching it on TV, but in your real life, it's like, exhausting. All right, so some of you guys are dealing with all of that, and this person wishes they could tell you, but again, they can't tell you for their own benefit. They secretly wish you knew this so that you wouldn't get taken advantage by other people, because on some level they must care. They must have some sort of guilty conscience in it all. But again, this might be a survival thing. Might be using their charm and their wit to get ahead, because they got big plans and broad thinking. All right, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal tarot card reading, please check out the link in the description. My website is there for your enjoyment, and my Etsy shop as well. I have soy candles, coconut candles, basically non-toxic candles, bath bombs, and all sorts of metaphysical products. So yeah, that's in the link as well. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.